What if Vogue had a Broadway edition? So here's how this plays out step by step. I drop off the Vogue coffee table book, and then we set up an interview process. I think you learn a lot about the person even more so based on what they picked and why, and that's the piece that I'm trying to recreate. Next step, the day of the shoot. Multiple looks, we'll set up, really trying to create some range that all really represent who the person is throughout this process of getting to know them. Then we share it with the world and see what happens.
All right, friend, you ready?
Yeah.
We are recording.
Woohoo! My name is Kelsie Watts, and I'm in Moulin Rouge as Satine.
What's your favorite thing about being in the show?
The spectacle of the show is incredible. The amount of costumes I have is wild. There's like 14 costume changes, and I just get to play dress up every day.
And like Tony Award winning dress up.
What, I won like 10 Tonys?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah.
But I also just love getting to be in a show that's like such a story, big arc, and like making people feel something. You know, I mean, because the only other show I've done is 6.
Right, I never thought about that. 6, you get that like in a song. It's cool to think about it that way. Which leads me to asking you, when did you discover the magic of theater?
So, when I was a kid, my mom and my dad at one point started playing Les Mis, and I was in the back seat sobbing. That was the first time I really like felt something. You know, like really felt something from a show.
I love that though. Les Mis would get you. It'd be like a Les Mis or like a Saigon or
something where you're just like,
let's
oh my
weep.
gosh. Yeah, I'm like, why is my like heart like being literally like taken out of my body?
Oh, I love that.
Gosh.
I know you're newer to Broadway, like
So new.
Moulin Rouge as far as like being on Broadway. What would you like to see more of on Broadway?
I would love to see more like contemporary stuff, like the present day world to be on stage. It's not just the style of music, it's like the way that the story is portrayed.
Yeah.
Like I think it's a big deal that Moulin Rouge lets me have my tattoos up. People like me that didn't grow up doing theater, I didn't have access to it. Like I didn't have access to Broadway. Like I am from a small town in West Texas, okay? I think it's cool to be able to show people you can be the not standard for what theater is and make it. But I would love to see like that type of contemporary like acceptance physically.
Totally. So, let's get to the meat. Which cover did you pick?
This is a collaborative experience.
Yes.
Collaborative. Okay, this one? I think it's so cool.
Beautiful.
So I love this, and I thought it would be cool to do like a black and white style of shoot, but that's very like soft and elegant.
What was it about this cover that made you feel seen and want to recreate it?
So Alexander McQueen is one of my favorite designers, and I love the way that he brings in like masculine femininity, and just really melds the two together.
Yeah.
And so when I saw this, especially when I was going like through the older things, I just love that, like, yes, I am very feminine, but I'm also like, I love the strength in the masculinity of what it is as well. So I feel like the juxtaposition of the coloring, like just the black and the white, but because it's really in place, really uses both things together in conjunction.
There's definitely a theme here with you. There's some duality. There's
I didn't know.
I really love this. I love this conversation because obviously we're gonna get in the studio and have fun and you're literally beautiful and perfect and like literally like I'm not that part I'm not stressed about, but I love the part of the why. I love why is this different than just a normal pretty picture of you, and I feel like this one could be like we could go so many directions with this.
So many different places.
Which is very exciting to me.
Yes.
Okay, fun. So the conversation now is connecting these worlds. It's like this celebration of fashion, this celebration of art, musical theater, and kind of a melding point. What does fashion mean to you? And it can be like a broader question. There's really no wrong answer. But
I mean, I think it's just an expression of who you are. I love being put in clothes that make me feel good, and most of the time, that's sweatpants. Exhibit A, okay? But if I'm at an event, you know, like I just went to the iHeartRadio event. My friend Eric, who's a stylist, brought this like whole rack, and I was able to go through and be like, oh, I like this, and I was like, oh, but I feel good at this.
Clothes make you feel something.
Yeah, and they do. Like, I mean, even like using Alexander McQueen as an example for this, like, that makes me feel something. Like, I'm passionate about his designs.
Right. All right, last question for you.
Yes.
Fashion aside, Broadway aside,
Closed.
we're bringing it back to Kelsie. What's the most important thing in your life these days?
My faith. It's like my center and my grounding because my world is so insane. The Broadway schedule, which is nuts. Yeah. Social media, which is a job on its own. Traveling for gigs. Writing and recording and releasing music and press. iHeartRadio and SiriusXM and all of these like crazy amazing things. But the amount of chaos I'm not grounded, like to my core, I think I would probably explode.
I mean, it sounds like it's your true north. People are asking of you a lot, but also that says a lot to your faith. Okay, beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so excited. I love what you picked.
Thanks.
I can't wait to get in the studio and create it.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah. Let's see what we can do. All right.
Hell yeah.